Good morning to all. Boat ride along the Ganga, Daruwala, write this poem. Come. Filling into the motor boat at dusk, we stroll along the waters upstream. Slowly the gate amphitheater unfolds like a natural flower in a dream that opens its petals only at dusk. Palm leaves, parasols, spreading like sprig mushrooms, brood over platforms that are empty. Outlines blur in the apoplectic gloom as the panda points out of Dasaramat. Meaning, Drownwala and other few of his friends travel in a motorboat in a darker evening in the river Ganga. They travel in the upstream of water. The open gates look like flower which blooms only in the late evening, opens its petals at us in a dream. The gate seems to be an open theatre. The light palm leaves umbrellas, which used to give shade from the sun, shows like unexpected mushrooms crowded over the empty platforms. The priest points out of the gate named Dasaravamat. Second paragraph. I listen to avidly to his legend talk, striving to forget what I can change to see. The sphere mouth trained like a nun on the river frank. It feared hygienic is a part of my conscience and course my unbringing, which makes me QZ hair. And while the pandas calculate the amount of merit that assures to you at each specific gate, you cross a place, bowing your head to the finality of late. Behind the heart, heads rising from the fire's object skimmer, dance into it. You face reality on the different plan, where death vibrates behind a veil of fire. Meaning, second paragraph meaning, the poet eagerly listens to the story behind the name of the gate. He is trying to forget what he saw unexpectedly on the riverside through the mouth of the gun, like underground pipes, drainage water, and waste matter come to the river. This is what he feared. Keeping him and his surrounding clean is a part of his conscience. Now he courts it. He courts his background, which makes him sick. While the pandas are performing the last ritual, they calculate the benefits that increases for the person who performs the funeral rites. At each specific gate, praise are seen burning. When each man crosses a prey, he bows down his head before the final stage of the fat. The object behind the heart heads rising from the fire seems to be snaking, dancing, rising and floating in the air. Her man faces reality in different plan. Behind the fire, nothing is seen clearly, as what happens after death is not known clearly. Third paragraph. This is no lament. No one journals her, and to end up beating his beats. This much the mourners learn from the river, as they from ring of shadows, within whose ambit flesh and substance burn. Third paragraph meaning, her people routine with death and there is no expressions of sadness. They realize that weeping, mourning and beating of the breast are useless. They have prepared to accept themselves to the certainty of death. This is what the mourners learn from the river Ganga. The mourners stand in the ring around the burning prey. Fourth paragraph. We reverse the broad wild fight and of mallard tones and drives west into the gloom. We move past the plantain panorama once more. Boats ferrying sand, sailboats and unanswered poles scattered on the river to provide some room of birds to perch off on when attacked by thirst. and once more the praise against the mahogany sky. The flames look like a hedge of spear blades het or red for the ritual that bodes no good. The mourners are cave painting, primitive crotanque done with charred wood. Fourth meaning, we turn the boat. A group of dusk flies towards west into the darkness. Once again, we cross the gates with the burning praise. We have seen some boats carry sand. Some sailboats are unanswered. When the birds are thirsty, they come and rest the scattered poles on the river and satisfy the thirst. The flames from the praise look like hedge of spear blades het or red. The mourners appear like cave painting, unsigned and unattractive, who perform their rituals with burnt wood. Fifth paragraph poem. When we mark the waterfront ahead, it is smoothed by night, red peppered with fires as dooms, and malchers cook their unrelevant board. That would have been confused her where would be placed this city in paradise of the purgatory of lower down, where fires smolder beyond the reach of pity. The concept of the goddesses blames you. Ganga is mother, daughter, bride. What plans of destiny have I arrived at here when campus fires and cooking fire burn side by side? When we leave the ship, when we leave the ship, the waterfront of suffocated by night. The funereal attentions and the boatmen scattered cooking the food. The cooking fire appears like red pepper. If the Italian poet Dan had seen this city, he would have been confused to describe the city as paradise or hell. Paradisa hella. This place seemed worse than hell. Worse than hell. There is no one to show pity. But the fire is still burning with the smoke. The poet is confused about the concept of calling the river Ganga's goddesses, mother, daughter, bride. The poet is also puzzled by the consciences to contrast attractive scrap fire, the fire burning down the dead bodies of the cooking fire, the fire used to cook. The poet wonders how the same fire is used for both constructive and destructive purposes. It is used to produce as well as to the demolish. Thank you.